Hey everybody, can you earn God's heart? How do you get to a man's heart? Through his stomach? What do we feed God? The aroma of food? How high does it go? To the Most High? Can we draw fire into our bosom? Proverbs 6:27 says, can a man draw fire into his bosom? QnAwGoD. Baruch Hashem, the daily offering. So with that, the branch is consistent. We love getting high. We love smoking out. People use it, all sorts of things. Instagram at that point, Facebook for Cheech and Chong. I see all their advertisements. I wish they would take the next step and say, oh my goodness, this is totally created by you. Fair enough. So we are looking at being witnesses of God. I think there's a group of people called Jehovah's Witnesses. Now the interpretation and the translation that's correct on that, in my interpretation, is Je is I for the Yud, which is you. You and I obey, Ova, Jonah, Oba, obey. You and I obey the 10 Commandments together, internally, the two of us, you and your memory system, best friends. And here's something about best friends. I actually have another mug. And it says, you can count on me. As he counts every hair in our head, I count every breath, or I thank him for every breath. But it says, listen to this, Proverbs 27:9. This is why I keep everything around me that is God, his voice. Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice. So, I mean, that's exactly what we're talking about. We're going to look at Proverbs 27:9 for the rest of this video. Well, you are my witnesses, so we'll get to that. But listen, perfume and incense. If you were going to buy something for a woman and set the mood, you want to date God? Great. Take him out for a joyride into his heart. Oil of joy and QnAwGoD. For the pleasant aroma of cannabis of a friend who smells so good springs from their heartfelt advice. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. Otherwise, it's just the regular world. And you don't believe. And you don't fully believe. Listen, no doubting on this team. It's 100% or you're falling short of the glory of God. So you are my witnesses. We're in Isaiah 43. Still looking for the word calamus or cane versus QnAwGoD, cannabis. I, only I, am Hashem. That's pretty declarative. I don't think the Torah is going to make the mistake. It's the Jewish book of books. Jesus is Jewish. Paul is Jewish. Everybody's Jewish. Peter, Paul, and Mary. At that point, everyone's Jewish. Only I am Hashem. And there is no deliverer aside from me. Okay, close the book. Done with religion. And yet we don't believe that sentence. Like, people? Can I just say that one sentence again? I, only I. Now when Jesus says, serve him only, serve Hashem only, God alone, I'm not good, God alone, right? There's only one God. Hear, O Israel, there's only one God. Listen to the sentence that God backs it up. Everybody says there's one God. God says it because that's what he commands his people to do. Only I am Hashem, and there is no deliverer aside from me. I have foretold and brought salvation and informed you. Telecommunications. He let us know mentally. Inform, my form's changed. The mount of transformation. Transform man into a son of God transform a son. So at that point, we're learning language. And if you put words together, you break them apart. So listen. I am Hashem. There is no deliverer aside from me. Capitally me. See, the Greek version didn't do any capitalization. They don't own it. They're renters. They don't own the seed. They're just borrowing it. They don't really have the value and understanding of what it means to be Hebrew or to believe in the Hebrew God, not in a Greek God or an Egyptian God or in the sun or the moon or Ra or Amun-Ra or Anubis or Seshat or even Zeus. Hey Zeus, how are you? I'm sorry, my name's Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you're Spanish. ¿Cómo se dice Jesus en español? Jesus. And we get to Hashem, says it right here. So we'll figure it out at 620. Only I, am Hashem, and there is no deliverer aside from me. All right, that's enough for me. We'll be right back with more of Hashem.